All right, the final night. Yeah. Go ahead.
I really can't do the theme. I'm musically challenged, but thankfully the rest of the crowd tonight was not as challenged as I am.
No, absolutely not. I would venture to say that this was probably the most interactive, most entertaining wrestling crowd I've ever been a part of. And I've been to 7 WrestleManias.
Exactly. This crowd, for as relatively dead as the crowd was last night for WrestleMania, they more than made up for tonight with Raw.
And there was plenty to be excited about, though. Something that we've talked about since last June or July. Dolph Ziggler, Money in the Bank, finally cashes it in tonight. Were you surprised?
I wasn't really surprised, like we discussed last night after we got back to the hotel. Dolph really only had 2 months left before he had to cash in, so you knew it was coming, but the crowd wanted it tonight. I was kind of concerned that, maybe because the crowd was wanting it, that they would hold off and be like, no, you're not going to dictate when he cashes in, but I think it made the crowd happy, and like you said, this was a very vocal crowd, not necessarily for the right reasons, but I'm kind of surprised because the show wasn't bad. This was probably the most entertaining Raw. Maybe being here live helped, but it did not feel like 3 hours.
No, it did not. And, congratulations to Dolph Ziggler. He's somebody that I've been pulling for quite a while now. Glad to see he won. Fandango. I was a fan before, but after tonight, I am definitely even a bigger fan.
I am curious to see where Fandango goes from this, because will become the new yes. Will this propel Fandango to that next level?
Yeah, and they always say that the Monday after WrestleMania, the Raw after WrestleMania kind of resets everything, and you see the new season ahead. So something else we got to talk about, The Shield coming out, interrupting The Undertaker, saved by Team Hell No.
Yeah, and after a couple weeks of being tormented by CM Punk, The Shield attacks Undertaker, and Kane and Daniel Bryan finally remember, hey, we're kind of related. Let's go help him out. So curious to see what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, we'll see where that goes. And I guess the other turning point tonight, Ryback comes out and attacks John Cena.
I think the turn was a little predictable as soon as he came out. I didn't notice it. I wasn't expecting it before. But as soon as that match with Mark Henry went relatively short and Ryback came out, it was just a matter of time until he hit the shell shock. The big news coming out before Raw was The Rock being injured last night at WrestleMania, not being here tonight.
And he's here in spirit, though, behind us, as you can see. Well kind of. I can't work the camera so well, but anyway.
But I am kind of concerned that this injury may be the catalyst for The Rock to come back next year and say, John Cena, you didn't beat me at my best. We got to have one more match. I'm hoping that's not the case.
Rubber match mania.
I'm hoping that this is an actual legit injury and not something, that's going to come into factor next year down the road.
And if it is legit, we do hope that he gets well soon and is back to acting and back.
Yeah, because I want G.I. Joe 3. G.I. Joe 2 is awesome. So.
Alrighty. Thanks again, guys. Geek Week 2013
it's in the books. Over, yeah, we head back to our normal lives tomorrow, and I guess, but we'll be back together in a week and a half. April 20th, Pro Wrestling Collision benefit show, and then April 27th, regular taping. If you're in the Southern Illinois area, come out and support local wrestling.
Alrighty, see you guys next time.